Hello. The mic needs to be on to speak. Hi, it's DatBeardDad. Welcome to another Superbrothers Sword and Sorcery EP stream. I got it that time. Last time we were here, we found a Trigon piece and fought some spooky people and picked up some Sylvans. Now let's go ahead and see what else is going on, because I'm running late, because life is never easy. Whoosh. Okay. Let's begin session 3. Note this session typically requires a lunar month to complete. Well, that's not going to be a problem. So you've tamed the golden Trigon and the storm has miraculously lifted. Bravo on that. Consult the megatome and study its workings should you become lost or confused. Deathless spectre still lurks in the darkness beneath Minjita. Consider the cosmic geometry of the Trigon trifecta. Observe the moods of the moon. Our research has shown that those few who persist through the oblique lunacy that follows may become cosmic friends forever. Be advised that henceforth we will be monitoring your inputs in relative silence. Alright. Okay. We groggily awoke from a super deep sleep with no firm recollection of what happened. We were reminded of the miracle in the meadow and our encounter with the golden Trigon. What new powers had we been granted? Logfellow was totally floored at how awesome and crazy the fight with the gold Trigon sounded from the description we gave him. Logfellow wondered about how maybe the gold Trigon might be connected to the grim mysteries beyond the iron gate in the meadow. Logfellow didn't dig grim mysteries, so he chose to go home and chop wood. Well, my plan was to go into fight mode so that I could hold down my shield, but the game seems to disagree with me on that front. In the meadow there was an immovable iron gate blocking a cavernous cave. Alright, well, let's, I guess I've got mushrooms. Nope, don't have mushrooms anymore. Don't know what I was thinking. Megatome, teach me your secrets. Dark moon in 7 days. The gold Trigon's inscrutable and unguessable logic has claimed the souls of all who came before. They lacked tenacity and courage. Swinging at the Trigon's sonic projectile attacks. Well, okay, 1 second. Yeah, if I had read this before, I fought that stupid Trigon, I might not have died. But here we are. Well, that's ominous. We spied a golden Trigon thingamajig above the iron gate. Maybe it would react to our song of sorcery. That seems fine. Oh, I had opened the door. Didn't even notice that. Okay. Nothing suspicious about that. Well, might as well just go pick it up, huh? Beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we came upon a secluded grove with a collection of strange stone structures. Was this the Trigon Grove? As we stood beside the first stone structure, we thought of the golden Trigon, and we felt our swords stir. In the Trigon Grove beyond the cavernous cave, in the meadow, we spied a solitary grave, and we got a little bit curious about it. Is it one of those days? I think my child is awake, so I'm gonna go see if she's actually awake, and if so, then the stream's over, but if not, then yeah, I'll be right back. Whoosh. Well, we'll see how long that lasts. In the meantime, let's figure this out. Something something sword. Hiya. Let's try doing something more practical. Okay. Let's see. We must smack all the things. In the Trigon Grove there was another stone structure with a circular glyph that referred to the bright moon. We wondered what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. Maybe something like this. This moon doesn't look like our moon. Well, it's going to make streaming this game difficult, I suspect. Because if I'm honest, I don't... So, like, here's the thing. Either I wait until the moon is the right way the game wants it to be, which is, say, a full moon, and I think the game said that's going to happen in, like, a week or something. Or I mess with the clock on my computer, but usually when you do that, stuff starts to break pretty much immediately, and I don't know how Twitch/YouTube reacts to streams from the future, so we'll see how this goes. In the Trigon Grove there was another stone structure that was worn and weathered. We wondered what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. Well, I could have told you that. And a no moon. Well, maybe I'll just have to mark my calendar and just make sure to stream those days. In the Trigon Grove beyond the cavernous cave, in the meadow we approached a solitary grave, and were met by a glowing ghost dude. The glowing ghost dude in the Trigon Grove totally freaked us out at first, to be honest. He recognized our Scythian garb, and he saw that we carried the megatome. He wondered if we understood the esoteric markings inside. In a whisper he spoke the name of the deathless spectre we had awoken in the darkness beneath Minji-Ta, the Gogolithic Mass. We knew the dreadful name from the old stories, and we felt our blood run cold. Up until now I had the feeling that the Gogolithic Mass saw you as a bit of a tourist. Now that you've learned the Song of Sworcery and tamed the Gold Trigon, you will find your every step is haunted. We couldn't tell if the glowing ghost dude was cheering us on or psyching us out or what. We told the ghost dude of our intention to detonate the megatome atop Minji-Ta and release the Gogolithic Mass from immortality. We asked about the Trigon trifecta and the locations of the remaining 2 Trigons, but his response was irritatingly obtuse. The remaining 2 Trigons exist only in the dreams of the mountain folk. Locating the remaining 2 Trigons is not so much a question of where as it is when and how. The glowing ghost dude sure did talk a lot of unhelpful nonsense. Hey villain, welcome to the channel. Good to see you again. I am getting confused by a ghost man. And also trying to think of how... Hey, is that a dog? That was weird. Anyway, how are you, villain? Good to see you. It's been a minute. How's life? second, let's go. I'm sure there's a thingy in this book. Thingy in the book. So, dark moon in 7 days. I assume that means a new moon. I am very frazzled, villain. I have a new child on the way that could be here any day now, and so on top of regular old dadding, I also have, like today I got a phone call from my wife about scheduling like an induction or whatever, just in case, you know, our child doesn't come in time. But, you know, that's a fine conversation to have. But then you have, like, me who's on edge, like, is it time? Is it time to go to the hospital? So, like, getting a phone call out of nowhere from her was just kind of bracing. Same thing happened yesterday, because apparently she doesn't take my health and well-being into account when she just calls out of nowhere. Where she was just like, I'm going to the doctor. You should maybe pack up the hospital bag. It's like, okay. It's gonna break into your house, guys. Hey, so sleeping restores your health. That's exciting. But, I mean, all in all, things are going pretty okay for me, so can't complain. How's Fallout and everything been going for you and Julius? I don't even know what they've done as far as the content there goes, because I dropped off a couple expansions back. Take the mushroom. Become one with the mushroom. Eat the deer. Nope. Hey. We're in a dream. Did you know that? It's pretty trippy. In a secluded grove, we met a mysterious fellow hanging out beside a crackling fire. Fight the man. Fight the fire. Gotta line this up just right. Well, it's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Well, we tried to fight the fire. Only so much I can do. Maybe if I sing to the man, I'll do something. Nope, this is nothing. How do I get out of this mode? Well, the circle is not getting smaller or anything. Let me go, please, God, why? This game doesn't really tell you things like controls. They're pretty basic, but it's difficult to tell what all you can actually even do, so... Yesterday, Julius gave me grief because I attacked his sheep, or at least tried to. And to him I said, well, what else have I got going on in this game? Maybe that was the solution I was looking for. Just like, why do I occasionally trip balls on mushrooms in this game? No one's quite sure. I'm gonna get all the mushrooms though, I know that much. Why are all the animals afraid of me? Is it because I'm human? It's probably because I'm human. Humans don't really have the best track record vis-a-vis nature. Believe. Oh, hey. Okay. Come back, Mr. Bear. I want to dance with you. Well, clearly that's where the game wants me to go. But what's going on over here? Can't even just click on the bushes game. Wow, hi. I'm very confused by the geometry of this dream. Whatever, let's go say hi to the bear. Bearman. Oh, fuck. I mean, he's just a dancing bear guy. I don't know. I'll come back for you. I don't want to kill the bear guy. He's just a dancing bear guy. And it looks like the map loops around if you go this way. I mean, there's only so many things I can do in here, so I guess I'll go fight the bear man as soon as I've looped back through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just get mad at me because I didn't have enough room or something? Alright, whatever. Magic. Magic. There we go. Is there anything interesting going on in the well? The well seemed unwell. Alright. Home is where the hearth is. Hi. Okay. Was that a hug? Oh, god damn it. But the bear man! Okay, let's just go right back into Bearland. Whatever. I'll be back for you, bear. There's gotta be other stuff I can do. Samae sat on a stone beside where the woodsman chopped wood. We asked her about the secrets of the Trigon Grove and the peculiar dreams of the mountain folk of the Caucasus. She told us about how the dreams of her people held many mysteries and how they reflected the moods of the moon in strange ways. Samae told us to sit by the hearth in the stone hut at any time to either go to dream walking or to gather our strength. We kinda got the feeling that the remaining 2 Trigons might be lost in dreams or something like that. Seems right. The woodsman known as Logfell had returned to his wood chopping and he seemed to be really digging it. Longfellow had seen the skyward beam in the sky behind the meadow, and so he asked him about the secrets of the Trigon Grove. He spoke of an old story that his people typically told to their children to freak them out. Longfellow spoke of a posse from Scythia who had come seeking the Trigon trifecta in these forgotten mountains many, many moons ago. The posse had learned to seek sylvan sprites and send them all skyward, and then they had sought a location to enact a miracle. The posse had hoped to activate the 3 skyward beams in the Trigon Grove, but they had no idea where or when the Trigons were gone. The posse wandered aimlessly for a long time on the old road to Minjita. Eventually, they grew weary, and so they stopped. Then the posse was suddenly killed by a deathless spectre by the side of the old road where the handful of graves remain to this day. We told Longfellow that it was a nice story, but actually it didn't freak us out all that much.
You're probably looking to have a conversation.
What? You just talked to me, my dude? Oh, no, damn it. Alright, let's get through it. I suspect there's nothing there. Let's just go back to the Dreamlands and fight Mr. Bear. Away we go. Maybe. I'll have to click the thing, don't I? Alright. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's try this again. But this time I won't go back to the hut, because then the game says I've played too much. Or maybe now that I've seen Mr. Bear at his house, the guitar man will say something to me. I mean, this is all speculation, but there's gotta be something I'm missing. It's either that or he only talks to you at the other phases of the moon. Tell me your secrets. Well, then we fight. Alright. I'd rather fight the unhelpful guitar man than the dancing bear man, but such is life. I think you move a bit faster if you hold down the button, but I'm not certain about that. Just go. Where's my fast travel? Alright, Bear Man. Your time is up, unfortunately. on, Bear Man. You're dead, actually. He's crying at me. Well, I feel bad about that, but at least he's not dead. Oh fuck, hi. Inside a titanic hollow tree, we approached a solitary grave, and a badass ghost showed up to sing us a mad rhyme. Monitor the moons of the moon, and you'll learn when to be and... Oh my god. The sentence cadence in this game is quite unlike anything else I've played, and it's difficult to keep that sentence rhythm up. Monitor the moods of the moon, and you'll learn when to be, where, and how. Also, I just want you to know that I am not deliberately trying to spook you by looking so awesome like I do. Well, we've acquired a dream key. So that's got to do something for us. I will also acquire more dream mushrooms. You know what? I'm gonna look at my book, because usually the book has some secrets that it's not telling me. Alright, let's find out. I don't spend too much time dream walking, but when I do, I tend to just revisit my favorite places to see what has changed. I love seeing the same woods in different weather, and I love to just stop and listen, to think or to not think as the case may be. I've had this little song stuck in my head for ages, just a few little notes that loop over and over. I wonder what that's about. Strange, I see a golden skyward beam in the woods behind the meadow. Has someone learned the secrets of the Trigon Grove? Okay. Anyways, what about you? In my dream walking, there's a special place I will always go, a parliament of trees at the heart of the world. In my special place I visit with a titanic, hollow tree. She is a goddess long since dead who predates mankind by untold eons. Of course, I never tell people about these goddess-slash-tree dreams because they'll probably just call me a hippie or something. I'm getting really worried about the Scythian. She disappeared for days after the storm lifted. I sure hope she's okay. What do you have for me? I've just been informed that the grizzled boar has been allowed to escape unharmed. This is heartening news. The grizzled boar was included in SS&S to allow participants to self-identify as compassionate, reasonable people. So yeah, that's awesome, and we love you for it. Now I imagine you might be wondering what that key is for. To be honest, I have no idea. Even in a well-worn dream space, there are new places to explore and new connections to consider, if you continue to believe. When you're lucid in a dream, you'll realize you've imagined... Oh my god. When you're lucid in a dream, you'll realize who you've imagined you are, but to identify with the dream is to become bewitched. Should you manage to stabilize your lucidity, you will be able to co-create with it instead of fighting, resisting, or cursing it. Safely recrossing the threshold of liminality is a simple matter. Seek the familiar places and the warmth of the hearth. If you've just been notified... I've just been notified that you have activated the first skyward beam in the Trigon Grove. This beam bridges the world of the living and the world of the dead, so you may find a ghost or two to talk about on your travels. Can you feel it? Are you beginning to understand? Do the esoteric markings and shapes inside the megatome hold new meaning? Alright, why not? Beep, 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 beep. Well, the game says the key could go to blank, so I guess let's go back to the real world. Hey. You trying to wake up too? Yeah, Inception, am I right? My top just keeps on spinning. I think I'm gonna die in here. Alright, we have a key that goes to something. Let me leave the house, please, game. Same saw the key that we've found, and she encouraged us to keep our eyes open for a locked door. Oh, I know where that is. She didn't have any other ideas, but we were reminded of something we had seen on the old road to Minjita. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'll say what you gotta say, too. The woodsman didn't recognize the key that we had found, and he had zero idea what it was for.
You don't really have much to say either.
It's really weird when they start talking. It's kind of horrifying, if I'm honest. I'm used to just like this, serene music and whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey bud, how's it going? It's like, I don't know, I'm okay. Nope. Fuck that. Also, I was pretty sure the door was, like, down here. Alright, you know what? What have we got to lose? Let's just go past this guy, see what happens. Because the door's got to be around here somewhere. I'll just casually saunter on over there. And we're going to completely ignore these graves that summon a bad, bad man. There it is. I also have to resist the urge to like fiddle with my keyboard and like look around the screen or whatever, because it doesn't go back to tracking your character, which is an interesting choice. Use mushroom on it. This seems fine. Yeah, it's all good. Hi. Okay. So, crescent moon, nothing, crescent moon, half moon. What am I... Is the idea that I can change the lunar cycle or something? No, no, no. So if I go to the Megatome, what's it going to tell me? Give me my button back, please, game. Something, something. Dark Moon? Time Paradox. Well... So I see you've managed to alter the mood of the moon in the Moon Grotto. I wonder how long this time bar... I'm tired. I wonder how long this time paradox will last. Well, we've solved the problem of being able to change time. Hooray! And now, presumably, we need to go find somebody's dreams or something. Oh good, this is happening. You're kinda right in my way, my dude. I mean, I don't have any choices. No. I wanna leave. How about the... No death for you today, spooky man. That guy was a pushover. Don't know why I was so afraid of them. Well, now I'm just curious if I can learn something new by fighting this guy. We approached a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road, and we met a few ghosts who seemed friendly. The glowing ghost who spoke was a giant we knew from the old stories, whose famous portrait demanded obedience. Last year, before the Yuletide, I assembled a posse, and we set out to reassemble the Trigon trifecta. We had heard about the gateway to the infinite at the summit of the Minji Tall, and we thought it sounded like something cool to see. So anyways, we tamed the gold Trigon and scoped out the Trigon Grove before setting out to locate the Bright Moon Trigon. Locating the Bright Moon Trigon didn't go so well. We'd got totally lost, to be honest. Slowly realized the significance of the lunar cycle and its influence on the sprites who slumber in the Twilight Realms. That's when we sat here and began to monitor the moods of the moon so we might learn when to be, where, and how. We died of boredom waiting around for the moods of the moon to change. Okay, actually, we died because of an argument we had, because of boredom. I don't really want to go into it right now, if you don't mind. Okay, so what happened was that one of our posse was a cheating cheater, and we caught him red-handed. A fight broke out, and the cheating cheater fled up the old road towards the perilous precipice. So then we were just hanging out, wondering what to do, when all of a sudden the Gogolithic mass showed up. Yikes. Okay. What was that about? You shouldn't make weird noises at me, game. Oh, it's happening again, huh? I'm not afraid of you. You are spooky, though. I'll give you that. I really have a choice. So, we have done that. We've changed the moon to be full. So I believe that means now we just need to go poke around somebody's dreams. So let's do that. I don't remember where Logfella said he would be, but the Samay said that she liked to go to the big tree, and Logfella probably just likes to stay home and chop logs, so seems as good a lead as any.
Hey.
You're just gonna say the same thing again? Yeah, alright. Please, God, just let me go.
What do you think about blood sports? Everyone likes blood sports, right? I heard that.
What? As I started walking away, he just started talking about blood sports, which is a thing, I guess. Is there subtitles I can turn on? Like, you wouldn't think you'd need to do that, considering everything's text-based, but here we are. Alright, so, first off, hit up Guitar Man, then go to Tree. Let's see how that goes. I need fast travel though, damn it. Music sounds a bit different. Hey, I know one of those. I'll sing next to you and maybe you'll join in or something. This game has really pretty music. I mean, the game is themed around like a record, so it should have good music, but that doesn't mean anything. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite in a hidden grove where Jim Guthrie happened to be hanging out. Sup, Jim Guthrie?
How's it going? Want a jam?
Okay. The mysterious musical fellow known as Jim Guthrie said he was ready to play a little song if we wanted to give it a listen. Jim invited us to take a seat by the fire.
Good. Let's rock.
I mean, I assume we're just hanging out. These trees do look a bit lit up, though. probably just doing this fun guitar bit injustice by playing these trees, but whatever. Alright, so we've done that. Let's go find out where the dream people are. And hey, I was right. I did have to go talk to Guitar Man. Jim Guthrie. It's got a name. Oh. Alright, what am I missing? I'm deeply confused. Okay. That was very clear game, thank you. I'm gonna do a quick backtracking to make sure I didn't miss anything. 1 second. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite from the still waters of a lake where a mother duck was freaking out. But anyways, I'm gonna go back a little bit just to make sure I didn't miss anything in the previous areas, because that was pretty easy to miss, if I'm honest. We'll just assume the one. Whoa, God. My game just got very unhappy. Might not be my game, might be my mouse, so let's figure that out. Troubleshooting. I don't think I have a cord next to me to do the thing. Doesn't matter, it fixed itself. Well, that was weird. Thank you, game. Or computer. Thank you, cosmic entity that makes my life difficult. You always know right when I need you most. There we go. I think we're trying to find the things that aren't in the reflection. This is difficult. Whatever, I'm just gonna start clicking on things. To hell with your strategy game. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. What am I missing, though, for real game? There's these two, and those two. These two. Those two. There's a mushroom, there's a pillar, there's these tall boys. Some stuff up there. Okay, So, what else? Let's just test this. If I just kind of breeze over it. Nope, doesn't do a goddamn thing. Oh, game. What am I missing, game? See the moon, a little twig, little twig. I'm gonna take that mushroom because it keeps lighting up and maybe it's important. I don't know. Alright, so we've made everything more wibbly. But now what? Okay, so we've got all this stuff. This is frustrating. I'm sure there's somebody in the audience who has a very good idea of what I'm missing, and they are losing their minds. And I don't blame them, because I'm kind of losing my mind too. Which one of you motherfuckers? What? What was the solution? This bush? It was this bush. God damn it. Why? The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite, where the lake's reflection was ever so slightly incongruous. I'm kind of feeling like maybe the Cosmos just skipped a beat, and now everything is just a little bit off. Alright. I've got this song in my head, a happy and sad little song that fills me with a weirdly beautiful dread. It's a long way from 0 to 1, and if an alien said hello, it'd be a cryptic code on a stereo. Wait, what? Okay. Bark, bark, bark. There are two types of unknowns, the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns. There are also unknown nouns, although these are easily learned. Bark, bark, sniff. I know you seek to avoid your fated martyrdom, but know this, time is a force and will surely take its course. Bark, bark, bark. Alright. That's fine then. Owls. Sing to the owls. See, that puzzle was very easy. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite, who slumbered in the lake beneath the trifecta of owls. Believe. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Don't you run. Alright. So what? Trees. No, not trees. Big trees? Less big trees. Your logic game doesn't make very much sense to me. Okay, so it's a pattern then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did it. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a sylvan sprite lurking at the root of a titanic tree. We got that particular feeling that maybe it was... Oh my god. We got that peculiar feeling that it was maybe, just maybe, a time of miracles. Again. I'm not reading that again, because it actually did change. Inside a titanic hollow tree, we approached a solitary grave, and a badass ghost showed up and told us some things. Look for a signal from the sylvan sprites and sing a song of Sworcery, there to reveal a hidden Trigon. Well, that's cryptic. And not at all helpful, so thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and loop out the last areas in here before we head back to reality. And probably should wrap up the stream, frankly, but one problem at a time. Shrooms. Good dog. Ah, hugs. Can't go wrong with that. Even in a dream. Alright. So, the last thing we gotta do before the end of the stream, at least as I want to do, is go over back to the graves and figure out what's going on there. The little, like, half moon above me seemed to have changed, and that was suspicious. So I'm gonna check my book again and see if it has something to say about the time. We still on a time paradox? Nope. There's a saying up here in the Caucasus that a forest needs a fire like the fire needs the tree. There are a lot of weird sayings up here amongst the mountain folk of the Caucasus. In my experience, there are times when owls are not what they seem, and at other times they're just plain old owls. My logs have many secrets, secrets about sylvan sprites and impossible islands. Unfortunately, I don't speak log language. So it seems you made a significant amount of progress in your effort to locate and tame the bright moon Trigon. Very nicely done. We've been quietly monitoring your actions, and we'd like to point out that the longer the hesitation, the smaller the celebration. Perhaps you have already heard about an impossible island under a looming bright moon. Maybe you read about it on the internet. Okay. Well, I didn't, mister. Hey, thank you for following Hefty Purpose. Purpose? I'm just gonna say Purpose. Thank you for following Hefty Purpose. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing? Oh, good. Doo-doo-doo. In the Trigon Grove, there was another stone structure with a circular glyph that referred to the bright moon. We wondered what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. I, too, wonder this. Although, not really a lot I can do about that if the game kicked me out of my time paradox, but here we are. Doo-doo-doo. Smack. Alright, well, that's about as far as we need to go for the day. So, I am going to wrap this up. But I've got all these windows open. No one knows. Alright. Thank you for those of you who tuned in to watch me play Superbrothers Sword and Sworcery EP. It's a very long title that I forget every other second. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen today. Hopefully you did. If you did enjoy it, please consider following on Twitch or subscribing to me on YouTube. It helps my channel grow, because that's literally the only way to grow my channel. Past that, I should be streaming again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need more sleep. On that note, I have a child on the way at some point in the near future. So if there is a sudden break in the streaming schedule, that is why. I will do my very best to not have the break be very long, because last time taking care of a child was too difficult to stream. I ended up taking like a year off, and that's not great. So I will do my best to continue streaming on a regular schedule, but if I do not stream for some reason, that's probably what's going on. Regardless, I hope you have a good day, and a good night, and a good evening, and a good yesterday, and a good tomorrow. So I will see you later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.